Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time. But if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. Don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. So what do we do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment energy. Then we're done with that. Before, tower, and after, I'll look at the bottom of the deck for more information here. Two cards, and then we'll clarify. We'll do 3, 2, and 3, and 1 at the bottom. With all that, well, couple things. All of these messages are timeless. So whenever you're watching, this is when the universe wanted you to see it. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be next week. I don't know when you're finding this video. So, whenever it is, that's just when the energy was right for you. But if it doesn't resonate at all, that's totally fine. You're here for a reason. So just check out the other videos I've done before you leave forever, which is fine. You can do whatever you want, And maybe one of those messages will appeal to you first. And there are no star signs here. Everybody gets to play, so don't worry about your star chart or anything like that. This is just a general collective reading for everybody who's watching. If it resonates, I hope it helps. If it doesn't resonate, maybe you should feel lucky that this doesn't resonate with you, all right? Okay, with all that out of the way, I've rambled on enough. Let's get started. Chariot on this side of the tower means somebody's pushing you past your limits. You are being forced to perform. You feel like you're being stretched too thin. You feel like you're being forced to work. Basically, the energy of you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. I don't care how you feel. You're going to keep doing this until you break. The slave driver, the old whip. You're the one pulling the chariot this time. That's basically what it is. Chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck, and right now you feel like you're probably about ready to fall to pieces because you just can't take any more. That leads to your tower moment. The tower moment leads to the Lover's card, so I'm the lizard man right there, if you didn't know, right there. Me, lizard guy. Anyway, the Lover's card isn't always about a relationship. It can also be about a huge emotional choice. Like one of those choices that you have to think a little bit about before you make it. One of those big life choices. Could be a relationship, but in this case, I just don't feel it. I feel like it's you're trying to get away from something, and if I were to stop this reading right now, I would say, yeah, whatever's forcing you to work, this tower moment wakes you up to realize that, yeah, I need to take control of my own life. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon and the emperor. So the moon card is basically the energy of I don't know what I'm doing. I'm concealed. There's secrets. I'm just kind of lost. But the emperor card is about taking control of your own life, trying to get the energy back that says, okay, I need to react differently to these things. I need to choose what I let in or what I don't let in, and keep these boundaries really strong. The Emperor represents all 4 kings of the tarot deck. So this is basically telling you the same thing. You don't know what you're doing over here. You're just like a cog in the machine. Somebody's whipping you. They go faster and faster and faster, and it breaks, or you break, or you hit a moment where you realize you can't do this anymore. So the Lover's card is here. It's the choice. You have to leave what you thought was a good thing behind. And I think that's just reinforcing this here. Let's clarify a little bit, and then we will be done. All right, let's get started. 5 of Wands. Very much competition going on. Queen of Swords. 4 of Swords. Well, yeah, obviously, this just reinforces what I said. There's no rest here. There's a sense of competition or drama in your life. There's the energy that says, listen, if I don't go faster, I'm going to lose everything, or I can't afford to let this other people beat me. This isn't like a person in your life. This is a job. This is definitely some kind of workplace, because the Queen of Swords is here, and this is like on this side of the tower. This is emotional. This isn't all business related. This is like a sense of pride. They're trying to use your pride against you. It's like, you're not going to let that guy beat you, are you? You're not going to let this guy do that, right? They're manipulating you, okay? So it's pointless. right? But they're just saying, well, you're the best we got, so you can do this and that. And well, you wouldn't have to be the best if everybody else did their work. That's what you're missing here. So if everybody else was pulling their own weight and doing what they're supposed to do, you wouldn't have to work weekends anymore. You wouldn't have to come in and stay late and do all the things. You wouldn't have to perform at this level because everybody else isn't. But the person who relies on you told you to have pride in your work, or whatever line they used. I don't know what line they used, but they it's been working for a while. You're just pushing yourself to your limits constantly because people aren't pulling their weight, and it's very emotional. It's very like, if you don't get this done, it's gonna fall apart. You know, they're telling you, they're trying to scare you into working harder and faster. Tower moment. Everything comes to a stop with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. You're going to find out what I've been telling you in this whole video. It's a lie. It's nonsense. You're going to take a look around and you're going to realize that not everybody is working as hard as you are. They don't even bother staying 1 minute late. In fact, most of them leave early. And the problem is, it's not that you're dumb. It's not that you're stupid. It's not that you're just, this kind of workaholic machine. I mean, some of you might be, but I don't think so. It's the point that this person that is manipulating you, that is making you work so fast, doesn't even give you a chance to look around. Okay, you're just stuck in your own little office, your bubble, and whatever's going on, and you don't even notice the world around you. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but that's what's going on. So this tower moment stops everything. You're going to realize that, hey, you're going to stop, you're going to look around, and you're going to realize that the rest of the workplace around you isn't doing what you're doing. They're not staying late. They're not coming in early. They're not, doing things on their own time. They're manipulating the system to try to get paid more. They're playing games at work. I mean, basically, you are keeping the place running because you're the only one working as hard as you are. Everybody else is just winging it, right? They're not even doing their work. So now you have to make a big decision, because I got a feeling this job was something you once loved. You loved it. You liked the idea of it. This was some kind of dream job. This was something you really wanted to do. So that's why you're working so hard. Okay, you think that hard work is going to get you promoted or noticed, but it's been a few years now, and you haven't really moved forward at all. Okay. Lover's card. Yep. The Nine of Pentacles is here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. And the Seven of Wands is here. Yeah, you got to raise up your own boundaries, like the Emperor suggests here. And what you do is, I think you leave your job. Start looking for a new one. Don't leave completely. But don't do as much work as you're doing. Scale back. Start easing off the whole I have to be the best thing, because no one else is trying. It's easy to be the best when everybody else around you is just terrible, right? So if you want a good life, if you want a happier existence, you need to leave where you're at. You need to start saying no. You need to start finding your boundaries and your limits, and you have to stop saying yes to everything. The power of no, my friend. If this resonates with you and you're like, man, I work harder than everybody else, and you don't just think it, it's not just an egotistical thing, you actually do. Yeah, you're being burned alive, literally, mentally, emotionally. You're going to burn yourself out, and then they will replace you with somebody else who thinks this is their dream job, and they're going to go through the same thing. So you need to start saying no. You need to start finding a new job, and the Eight of Pentacles is here. There's a lot of swords and pentacles on this deck today. So yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is basically saying you need to slow down at your current job, be consistent, do what's required of you. Don't go above duty. Don't go beyond. Don't go anything. Just do the best you can while you're there, and then leave. and start looking for a new place to work. All right? Because this place is going to drain you of every single piece of energy you have until you are dust in the wind. Whew. Gone. All right? Because this job is just draining you dry. And I hate to see that. And if this energy resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're probably thinking, well, it's so hard. Well, you got to start looking. You got to, I didn't say quit your job right now. I just said start looking for a new one that feels better or whatever. And I think you'll be a lot happier. You'll be a lot, you won't have any of this to deal with. And, you'll be able to recognize it if it starts up again. But yeah, you're overworking yourself. And I don't know why. Because you have pride and you feel important, and they made you feel important, and really, for some reason, for a while you bought into it, and then it's just how things work. It's a routine, and it's time to break that routine. All right? Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you're still here at the end of the video, thank you so much for watching and clicking on the video in the first place. I appreciate all of you, but if you made it to the end, you are double awesome and double appreciated. Take that for whatever you want, whatever you want it to mean, but thank you so much for sticking around. If you liked what you saw and it helped you in any way, please think about hitting the old subscribe button and the like button and whatever, all the other buttons, because I do try to upload every single day. So even if every message doesn't resonate with you, we can still hang out, and we can still chill for a few minutes, and you can have me on as background noise if you need to. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, and peace out. Good luck, and see you tomorrow. Bye.